Hi, everyone. I'm Camelia. I'm the designer from the Govern. I need to think about it. We just renamed to Govern and the policy part. And today I'm going to talk about like how I came back from the parental leave, just get back to work. I think we have like quite a lot of parents, our parents to be in our group. It might be interesting to share some tips and also like my learnings could be useful. Oh, sorry. So first I want to say what is the parental leave feels like. So on the left-hand side is really like how I work before I become a parent. Like as a designer, I have like some breaks during the day. I have some focus time. I have some excited time, or like sometimes I like really like don't know what to do, but still fine. I can take a coffee break. But then when you are on parental leave, basically there is no break. You will have like sleepy time, feeding the baby, and baby being the angel for a little moment, and then wake up and shit. And then when you have another like a quiet moment of the baby, you need to clean, and then you need to squeeze in like 5 minutes to finish your food and continue. Basically, it's like a non-stop cycle. Like personally, I feel like being a designer is way easier than like being a parent, especially like full-time parents. And like I often like ask myself before I'm on parental leave, like how long I should take, when it will be ready for me to come back to work. So like my answer is like, I don't know. I just tried it out. I don't know when I will be ready. And even now I cannot give an answer that what is being ready to go back to work. Like, yeah, you just go for it and you will feel it. I think sometimes when you are taking care of the baby, you are missing work, the other way around will happen as well. So like, it's not about important being ready, but I think more important, like we can be more prepared, like when you come back to work from parental leave. And my first learning is to have like a cheat sheet, because like, I'm not sure it's happened to everyone, but for me, it's like, I took around like 5 months parental leave. It's not really long, but your memory is not as robust as you think. At least my memory is not as robust as I think. So I need to like refresh my mind for everything. And like now I really keep a cheat sheet about like the labels I'm using, the markdown I constantly use, and the issues who I mentioned. I even like don't remember like the handlers from the team that I mentioned like maybe like 5 times per week. And after come back from parental leave, I forgot everything. And I have like also a to-do list that I try to help myself to come back. And some of them are really helpful. So I think the first one is really like dive into the social part a little bit to have a feeling that you are back with the team. I think coffee chat is really like important. I like to just quickly browse around to-dos and Slack channels. It just give me a feeling of what's happening. I don't think I read everything. I just quickly go scan them. It's just like a confirmation of what's happening. And then what's next is about like a workplace. I think this might for everyone, but for me, I need to have a clean workspace to work on. And I live in a like quite small apartment with my partner, and with all the baby stuff, it's very crowded. And when I have now like a really good co-working space, like that's really good physically. Like give me a piece of kind of feeling that I can work every day, like again. And the next thing is, I think, to get familiar with the product. 5 months is not long, but it could be a lot of things changed. So those like points I want to learn about what's happened in the product related thing. Some of them are collected from coffee chat and stuff, and some other regular stuff like the release post and the prioritization, OKR, all the things. It's just regular thing you can check in to see what's happening, what you are missing. And then like, I think after all those preparation, it might take you a week or even longer. So just, I think, take time. And then like, we will go back to our comfort zone. Like, we're designers. and the design is our like safe space. So when I jump into the Slack channel of co-working, just see how people work together, sometimes give a little bit comment and dive into other people's work, not even mine, it's already feel like I'm getting back on the ground for myself. And also UX showcase, just watch them when I have time. I don't think I finish everything, but yeah, it's something that's good to check in. And also this is like things collecting from the Slack channels, like something I parked that I think I need to know for the future. Is not like I have to finish it with first like 1 or 2 weeks I'm coming back from parental leave, but something to mark there, good to read. And the last things actually I checked is my work. So after all those things, and then I can dig into the details to see exactly what I left over. There are some design issues that I handed over and some Figma files that I want to double check what's changed. And then like research issues that related in my area, I want to dig into the dovetail and watch everything. So this is the last thing I did. I don't feel like I should do this before, because if I do this before, I will directly jump into it. I might feel pressure to directly working on, then I will lose all the other things that make me feel like I'm part of the work again. That's give also a sense of belonging. So the last things is like trainings, like also research related stuff. I'm not saying research related stuff is the last thing. It's just happened to me that this is the last thing I checked. Research is interesting. Like I think prioritized earlier is also cool. So basically what I tell myself, that's like, it's okay. Like the team, like everyone is very friendly, supportive. Like don't give myself like hard lines. I don't need to finish everything. And I trust myself. When I'm ready, I'm ready. It's not like I have to be ready 100% as before or like even better, but just go as it's. And then another thing I want to say that is very important to like accept the difference, like check yourself. Like there's something changed when I become a mother, a parent, and have a kids. It's really not the same as before. Your mental model kind of changed. Your way of working changed. And the chart on the right-hand side is something that I used very often to feel my pressure level. I found it super useful. I really want to share with everyone. So actually before the parental leave, I feel like I'm more or less in the I can area. And sometimes when I have to area that I feel like I'm pressured, I will drop down to I can. And last time, I mean, I am, but I think it's okay. But now, like after become parents, like there are a lot of times I'm in, I have to, because there are a lot of things that's very simple, that you have a kids, you need to be strong, you cannot get sick, and you cannot like lose your job, you cannot do this, you have to do this, you have to do that. There are a lot of have to. But each time I have this, I will like reflect to see there's something I can do on I can, because I know that if I'm dropped to this area or even I am, that will make my performance on both life and work even better. So I think constantly checking yourself is very like useful. And like I trust my team, and also I trust GitLab with a family first kind of this way of working to encourage everyone take time for their family. And also like we have this 50% capacity lottery that the company give you when you come back from the parental leave. You can take advantage of it. I think that's a really good thing. Just use it when you need to, when you feel like you are in one of those zones, maybe talk to your team or take 1 or 2 days leave and just relax. I think it's very important. Next one. So it sounds like I'm talking a lot of stressful stuff, but having kids is fine, especially really you have a lot of like those kind of funny photos. I think in the future I will never hunt for like cute photos anymore for my presentation or everything. Like as long as my kids doesn't sue me in the future or using all those photos, I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you. First of all, I agree with the pictures. I wish we can use them in all presentations. That would definitely make all presentations way more enjoyable. I also want to thank you for generally talking about this. I have a designer who's coming back from parental leave in the future, and I'm definitely making sure that he's going to see this when he comes back. Austin, I think you have the first question.
Yeah, I was getting more read only. I was just saying thank you. This is good perspective for me to hear as I'm about to go on parental leave myself. And yeah, just a quick plug for GitLab benefits. We have a professional development program called the 4th trimester program, which is really cool. It helps you offboard leaving work. So I've been working with a coach for that. And then they also help you on board coming back in. So I didn't know that until I started looking into our benefits more specifically.
Yeah, I also like didn't know the 50% until like Justine mentioned to me. So check our benefits. Very often we have cool stuff.
Awesome, Matej, I think you're next.
Yeah, thanks. I was just wondering how long you were out for, because I think we have the parental leave that we have is 3 months, but not everyone takes full 3 months. And I went through a experience recently when I was out for one month, and a lot of what you described was similar to my experience from coming back from just 1 month. So I was wondering how long you were out.
So I was taking 5 months, because in the Netherlands, I think you can take 3 months or 4 that is paid, and then rest is unpaid. So I was like also consulting with my midwife how long like I should take and all the stuff, and balance it a little bit. I think taking a long in one row personally for me is taking like step by step, like 1 month, come back 1 month, because you are not focused. And also I'm not someone that I can quickly switch contacts very fast. If I have like a meeting, like when I'm taking care of the baby in between or something, that I will get super distracted.
Yeah, of course.
Justin, I think you have the final.
That was more or less a read only. I just, when you use those pictures, you got to be careful, because I swear no one hears anything you're saying when they're on the screen. So
Yeah, I will remember that to like maybe hide the photos until the last moment after I'm done, show it.
there you go.
Awesome. Thank you so much.